Okay, so we got a running toilet. It's the fill valve won't stop running. So since I have a little bit different one, I'm gonna replace the whole fill valve. Normally you can just pop this guy and then just, you know, just replace this part, but since mine's a little different, I don't want to mix and match. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the whole fill valve. First things first, we need a new supply. We're gonna disturb it. We know we want to replace it because, you know, once you disturb a seal, it's very easy for it to leak. Happens quite often, so I prefer replacing replacing the hoses, you know, or seals. All right, so we're gonna disconnect this guy down here. So we'll go ahead and remove this guy right here. That's for the hose. And then we'll unscrew it on the bottom. Right now what we're gonna try to do is just catch the water. So there's one more nut that holds that fill valve. Nothing too crazy. And then we'll catch the rest of that water. Oops. Cool. That's done. Got the old fill out. Now we'll go ahead and put the new one in. So here's the old one right there. Pretty much it was when it would go up, it's supposed to stop filling, but it wasn't. It just kept going. Well, here's the new one. We want to try to put it around the same height as the other one, so that way it fills where it should be. So in this case, it looks about right there. So yep, that should be good right there. Put our seal here. We got our nut. Tying them. You don't really have to over tying these guys. Usually like your hand is more than enough, I guess, depending on how strong you are. But if you need a little assistance, the channel locks can help, but you really don't need to tighten it that hard. So here's that. I got this guy in. I'm gonna go ahead and dry underneath because there's no water leaking, and just put the nut on there. There you go. Gotta hold it straight up there. So you can see, cool. Like that there. I'm just gonna time it. There's this guy a little. So as you can see, it's already pretty tight. So I'm able to tighten it with my fingers. You don't want to overdo it. Just enough where it feels snug. Like snug and like tight, like, because it's plastic, so you don't want to break it. And we'll go ahead and replace this hose while we're at it, because don't want to reuse that. So there's that. We got our new hose right here. Go ahead and screw it on. You can see the shut off actually doesn't even shut off completely, so you need a new one, but we'll let them know and see what they want to do. But this should do it for now. The hose, you can usually tell when you tighten it. You don't want to over crank it either, but just where it kind of slows down and it feels nice and snug. See how the hose kind of starts moving right there? See, there you go, like just a little bit. Don't know how to over crank that. This guy, you can tighten it with your hand. I'm gonna dry this up right here. There you go. Sometimes when you tighten the hose, you'll loosen this nut right here, so you gotta pay attention to it while you're tying these guys. Right there. And then just make sure it doesn't loosen it. That should be snug enough. Yep. We'll put this hose on here. Gonna put the hose. And you attach that to that little part right here. And then this one has a little insert, so you can put it in here. Or if you want to, you can use this part right here. And you just clamp it on. So in this case, you go like this. And there you go. And then you want to make sure the water gets shot inside that tube, fills the bottom, and then we should turn on the water. So, seems to be filling. And that's pretty much how you replace the fill valve. You need some channel locks. New hose is always, you know, recommended. And some towels, fill valve. That's pretty much it. And I'm Edwin with Champion Plumbing, and if anybody needs any plumbing work, let me know.